Is this autobiographical?
The song is actually about kind of like those relationships that are never really done. I think everybody has that one person who kind of floats in and out of their life and is never like the narrative's never truly over.
Do you have that person?
Like I said, everybody has that person.
There's a lot of tiptoeing around certain subjects and certain people in legacy media, new media, YouTube, X, all of these platforms. People tiptoe. And I'm not going to tiptoe anymore. Mostly because I have flat feet, but that's really not the point, is it, Jeremiah? The point is that I'm outing people, just like Cat Williams did. He inspired me. Taylor Swift, I believe, is tired of playing the fool. She's been society's goofball for a decade now, I think, and she plays this pathetic loser so well. And I think that's why her fans like her so much. I don't know if they feel like they can relate to her, like they feel she's a more successful them. And I'm not talking about the trans or anything. I'm just talking about people in general. What I mean is that she's so good at being pathetic. And people are going to hear me say that and take that negatively. And I do mean it that way, but you have to understand why I'm saying that, right? I'm saying that for a reason. Let's go back to the 2009 VMAs.
Thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Kanye's reaction at the end of it is just priceless. He's like, what? It had to be said. Check this out.
Best videos of all time.
I said what I said. I said what I said. So 2 things to pick up from this specific clip. Number 1, almost positive Beyonce hires somebody to follow her around with a fan to always make sure her hair is flowing.
One of the best videos of all time.
It always seems to be flowing. I mean, look at that. It's flowing right there. I think there's a subtle fan wind. I believe there's somebody out to the corner of this frame with a small fan blowing wind at her hair. I can't prove it, but... And number 2, check out how tall Taylor Swift is. She's like a Nordic giant. She's like 6'3". Kanye West is 5'11". Google it. I'm sure it's true. She was at an award show. She can't take a joke about herself or something.
Difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL. On the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift. I swear. There's just more to go to.
She didn't like that. Now, to be fair to Taylor Swift, maybe it's because the joke sucked. You know what I mean? Maybe she was like, you know, if the jokes didn't suck, maybe I'd laugh. Maybe that's what she's thinking. And that could be fair. That's a fair argument to anyone who's saying that. Next clip. Jeremiah, look at the mom. She looks like the goddamn Muppet up in the balcony. She should be hurling insults at Taylor Swift right now for making her do such a ridiculous, stupid fucking dance. It's embarrassing to everyone. That's a skeletal crawl. Everyone with the language and everyone uses the same words. That's cringe. Saying that word is that word. And there's a new word for that. It's skeletal crawl. My skeleton is crawling out of my body because this is so awful and so horrendous. But this is why her fans love her, because she doesn't care. And that's what I'm starting to learn about this new society of people. They don't care. They don't care how shameful and disrespectful they are. Not on a... When I say shameful and disrespectful, people think like, oh, you're shitting your pants in public or something. That's not what I mean. Shameful and disrespectful. Disrespectful because it's like, we have to eat at some point in time. And you know what I mean? Like, I've got to eat and I got to see this. It's disrespectful to all of America that we have to go to work and live in a society and we all have to talk about this now because you're so goddamn popular. I don't get it, dude. She's got 94 million followers on X. And even if like half those are sex robots and stuff, which they probably are, and you take out another 10 million just for people who, you know, are on it once or something, still like 40 million people following Taylor Swift. And half of those people are probably insane fans. They call people who like Donald Trump insane. All Taylor Swift does is sing kind of good. I mean, she's not even funny. You know what I mean? Like, she's not even funny. Women are the worst at making similes. Check this out. Here's this thing on Twitter. I'm assuming there was a barrage of mediocre white men complaining that the commenters talked about and showed Eminem at the Lions game several times during the broadcast tonight, right? Yeah, because that's the fucking same. Bitches can't come up with like shit ever. Like, they just don't get it. They don't understand how things are the same and how they're different. Somebody's probably saying, why is that different? Well, I'll tell you how it's different. For starters, Eminem isn't banging one of the football players. Maybe he is, but that's not the point. He's an actual fan. If Taylor Swift wasn't in a pretend relationship with this guy, this football player guy, then she wouldn't even be at the game. Do you guys not know about the fake relationship she's in? Yeah, this is a whole nother video I'll have to get to. She's coming into another phase of her life. She's going to have a kid. This is all a planned thing. It doesn't matter. My point being is that I think Taylor Swift's great. You know what I mean? I think her songs are pretty cool. I think it's cool how she complains about boys. She complains about boys. She's like 35 years old, guys. You know what I mean? Someone's probably watching right now. What kind of music do you like? Oh, Taylor Swift sucks. What do you like? I like Weezer. You know what I mean? I like Weezer. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to pay $500 to see Weezer. I don't care if Weezer has a new boyfriend. I don't care if Weezer's on an award show. I guarantee you Weezer isn't giving shoddy looks to cameras when people are making Weezer jokes. Someone might say, well, no one's making Weezer jokes. They made the jokes a while ago. And I'll tell you right now, Weezer is almost the same amount of talent Taylor Swift is. So that's how sexist this world is. They're the same amount of talent. You play me a Weezer song and you play me a Taylor Swift song, I don't even know the difference. Sounds the same to me. Same people. And one last button on this. The worst I said about Taylor Swift is she's the nation's dork or something. If you get offended by someone calling you a dork, time to row it in. Time to row the boat ashore. Time to put the life jackets on. Toss yourself over the boat and roll yourself on the shore is what I'm trying to say, because you're not going to make it. I called Kyle Kalinske, this stupid dork nerd, a dork, and his fans said he should sue me for defamation of character. That's who people are in the world. If you call somebody a dork, they can sue you for defamation of character. Jeremiah, what do we have next?